Well, Jake, it was a scoring return to the side for you this evening against Stockton. First of all, just your thoughts on the match as a whole.
Thought it's a good point in the end. You probably take the point. It was a slow start from ourselves, a bit sloppy at times. Stockton had the upper hand, and then I think once we kind of got into the game and got on the second balls a bit more and got in behind them, we realised we could hurt them. And then obviously the goal ended up coming, and then I think we settled in the game. Either team could have nicked it towards the end, but in the end we defended well and just couldn't get that goal on the counter in the end.
Yeah, and it was the reversal of Saturday's match at Ilkeston with Whitby falling behind after 4 minutes this time, and at that point then you could really see that Stockton were getting on top, but I suppose you were pleased with how the defensive side of things managed to handle that and not let them get too much on top.
Absolutely, yeah. The lads defended brilliantly there. You know, lots of crosses coming in, and we cleared his lines well, and got lads behind the ball at times, and we kept going right to the end. And just a shame we couldn't get one in the end, but yeah, I think it's a good point in the end.
Yeah, and your goal as well, coming at a real key moment just before half time there, and what's going through your mind, because the ball sort of bounced around a bit inside the area and then eventually just I suppose falls perfectly on your left foot just to rifle that one home.
Yeah, to be honest, it was pinball at times in the first half in the box, and then the ball's dropped to me. The defender's actually kicked me in the stomach. He winded me a bit, and I was half thinking I'll go down, and then it failed nicely, and I took it earlier.
Yeah, and then in the second half, it was a bit more of a tighter affair at times, a few nervy moments, but equally at the other end as well, it was probably Whitby that perhaps created the better openings there.
Yeah, we had one or two, myself included. Defenders made a good block tackle early in the second half, and then I think a couple of half chances we had where, on another day that maybe they hit the target and go in, but in the end we defended well and we earned ourselves a good point there.
Yeah, and that's probably the key as well. And after the last home match, where it was real disappointment against Hebburn on the back of the high result, but it does feel the last couple of weeks really starting to show, particularly defensively, some real resilience there.
Absolutely, yeah. I think if you look at the FA Cup game, which we got a good result in, and then obviously built on that at Ilkeston, and then tonight getting a point, we want to carry a bit of momentum through now and build on tonight's performance and turn it into another result on Saturday.
Yeah, and of course it's been a bit of a disruptive start to the season for you. Are you sort of feeling now that you're ready to put in regular 90 minutes out there?
Absolutely, yeah. Good hour tonight. Felt good, felt strong, and yeah, getting that fitness back. Obviously, it's been a bit stop-start. You tend to get a niggle or two after a long injury with my ankle like I had, but hopefully we'll build on things now and get back playing regularly. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that next game on the horizon, another trip to Hyde, this time in the FA Cup, and they're probably a bit vulnerable with their managerial situation at the moment. So I'm sure you'll be going there full intention of getting revenge, because ultimately going forwards, it was okay the performance, just the defensive side let us down in the reverse one.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in obviously Hyde are in our league and it's a cup game, but anyone can beat anyone in this league on the day. So we want to go there and obviously get a bit of revenge and build on tonight's performance and hopefully get ourselves in the draw in the next round.
Yeah, thank you much, Jake.